Could the electric vehicle industry here in the U.S. soon lose its charge? After years of steady growth, hybrid and electric vehicles now making up more than a fifth of new car sales. Enjoying the backing of the Biden administration,
we're building the future of the electric vehicle.
Now enter a fossil fuel-friendly Trump White House.
We will drill, baby, drill.
And an about-face with potentially major long-term consequences on the industry.
We ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate.
The biggest threat to EVs now lodged in President Trump and congressional Republicans' new budget bill, killing a $7,500 EV tax credit, a move that kicks in at the end of September and taking away one of the biggest incentives for car buyers. And the White House also finding other ways to drive a shift away from electric vehicles, pulling billions in funding to build crucial charging stations across the country, killing Biden-era rules that required automakers to build cars more efficiently year by year, and rolling back the previous White House's goal of getting half of all new cars to be electric by 2030, moves that are jolting the industry. Major EV projects, including factories in states like Georgia, South Carolina, Arizona, which promised thousands of jobs and were worth billions, paused or outright canceled. Analysts watching the space seeing the industry cruising down a dark road.
A repeal of the tax credit, the $7,500, then margins will go lower.
Just a year ago, researchers at Bloomberg saw the share of EV vehicles on the road at nearly 50% by 2030. Now, considering the Trump administration's goals, that number revised down by nearly half. Not helping things is the growing public animosity toward one of the electric vehicle industry's biggest names and brands, Elon Musk and his company Tesla, after his stint working in the administration and cutting government spending.
Elon Musk has got to go!
Protests popped up at dealerships. Teslas vandalized on the streets, and charging stations targeted by arsonists. Many Tesla owners putting their politics on their bumpers with stickers like this one. I bought this before we knew Elon was crazy. The impact on Tesla's business undeniable. Sales down more than 10% in the first half of 2025. And those trying to sell aren't getting much these days. The cost of a used Tesla plummeting from more than $67,000 only 3 years ago to just over $28,000 now, about the same as your average used car. For some, though, politics has nothing to do with an aversion to electric cars, like those who worry there just aren't enough charging stations in their area, afraid they'll run out of juice on the road.
You're dependent on these high-speed chargers. And if one or two of them go down, you're waiting in line. Yeah, I get anxious over that.
Many car companies poured resources into taking pickups electric, only for some customers to find the battery-operated trucks didn't pack that heavy-duty punch they liked from their gas-powered ones. Maybe the biggest losers in all this, though, are environment and our health, because fewer EVs on the road could keep transportation as the country's biggest contributor to climate change. There are emissions from manufacturing EVs and their batteries, but even accounting for that and the electricity used to charge them, multiple estimates show that over the life of an EV, they'll emit just a fraction of the pollution of gas-powered vehicles, which produce nearly a third of the country's emissions. Big picture, some estimates show air pollution causing more than 100,000 deaths in the U.S. every year. And while America may be turning away from electric, most of the world is surging in the opposite direction. One estimate has global sales up 25% versus last year, fueled by growth in places like Europe and China, which sold almost 2/3 of all electric cars hitting the road last year. International competition, one reason U.S. automakers may be staying in this lane. Our Tom Costello sat down with the chairman of Ford.
Unfortunately, we're in a very uncertain time now. On the EV market itself, it is still growing. People that have them love them. People that have them don't want to go back. But you're correct. They didn't grow as quickly as forecast.
But with a president who makes EVs sound like public enemy number one.
Not everybody wants an electric car. I don't want an electric car.
An industry whose future once looked bright could now start to power down. Chase Kane, NBC News.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.